Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another flipped classroom with Mrs. Scotto. For tonight's lesson, we're going to focus on how to analyze a scatter plot. Now, that's a new term for you tonight, so we're going to make sure that you're clear on the definition of a scatter plot and how to read them. That takes us to our objective. The goal for tonight is we want to be able to answer this question. How can we read and analyze scatter plots? Let's start with a basic definition. What is a scatter plot? A scatter plot is a visual representation of bivariate data displayed using plotted points. So far in class, we've taken a look at how to visualize univariate data, meaning one variable, and bivariate data, meaning two variables. For univariate, we learned how to create box plots and dot plots and histograms. And now for bivariate data, we're going to work on scatter plots. Take a look at the image to the right of this page. Here's an example of a scatter plot. In this scatter plot, we're focusing on the relationship between elephant feet versus shoulder length. So based on where the points are plotted, we can tell a lot about their relationship. That takes us to this next important definition that's called a correlation. A correlation indicates the relationship between the two variables. So based on where the points are plotted, we'll be able to read that graph and we're going to be able to identify whether the correlation is positive, negative, or no correlation. Let's dive a little deeper into each one of those so that we have a better understanding. First, let's talk about a positive correlation. Take a look at the example below. Notice where the green dots are. In this case, it's a positive correlation because as the x-axis increases, the y-axis, where these green plotted points are going, are also increasing. Another way to describe it is if we could draw a line in the direction of where the points are going, like so, we could see that that line is also increasing. Similar to a slope, we read it left to right, and from left to right, that line is increasing, so we have a positive correlation. Next up is a negative correlation. So in a negative correlation, as your x is increasing, your y is actually decreasing. Similarly to the last one, if you were to draw a line in the direction in which the plots were going, we would see that the line is going down. Reading your line from left to right, if your line is going down or it's decreasing, then that is a negative correlation. And last, but certainly not least, in some cases there are no correlations. Take a look at the image below. Can you see a pattern in which the points are plotted? Is it going up or is it going down? I think the answer to that is no. In fact, the lines look pretty randomly dispersed. So when there is no type of pattern to your points, then that is a zero correlation, also known as no correlation. So to review, here are the three correlations when analyzing scatter plots. We have positive when the line is going up, negative when your points are going down, and no correlation when there is no pattern at all. So now it's your turn. You will be asked a couple questions to test your understanding of today's lesson. If you are confused or have any questions, be sure to go back and rewatch certain parts of this video. All right, well done. As always, I'm always so proud of everyone that goes home and does their homework. It is much appreciated. Tomorrow in class, we will take it up to the next level and we will talk about real life scenarios using scatter plots and how to analyze those. All right, everyone, have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow.